This one is specifically for anybody who makes excuses when children have bad behavior, act up, are disrespectful. For you to sit and make excuses like it's okay and to justify that type of behavior is disgusting. It says a lot about your character, your morals, your value. Like, it really makes me question who really raised you. Because regardless of whether I like a kid, what type of relationship we have, even if we have a great relationship, I'm going to hold them accountable if they're wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong. So, you not liking a particular person is not an excuse to justify them being treated badly. Some of you guys pick and choose what kids you want to hold accountable. So, for instance, if you don't like that particular person and the kid is disrespecting them, it's okay. They get a pass to be disrespectful. But if it's someone you like, you're willing to punish the kid and you're willing to make them accountable for their actions. This is also bullying and it's a form of abuse. Don't pick and choose what you want to be outraged about. Whether I like someone or not does not determine whether a kid gets disciplined. If a kid is wrong, then there should be some type of repercussion behind that. Has nothing to do with anything personal or whether I like you or not. This is very immature and it's unprofessional and it's just disgusting behavior. Even if I like a kid and I hear that they're bullying or they're calling names or being disrespectful, I'm still going to hold them accountable and I'm going to talk to them. There's going to be some type of consequence. I'm not going to just let you slide with bad behavior and disrespect just because I like you. Because what is that teaching you? That's teaching you to basically that you're going to be rewarded for doing bad things because you have favor and because I like you as a person. That's not going to develop any child's behavior or character. We're supposed to be teaching future leaders, educators, presidents, possibly lawyers, doctors of the world, and these kids should also be taught morals, values, respect, to be a good person, to treat everyone with kindness. So it is actually alarming that some people in the school systems are narcissistic and their morals are not the way they should be. Like when me and my fiance have a child together, I'm really considering homeschooling after the things that I've witnessed because I do not want my kid to think that it's okay to call someone derogatory names, even if you didn't mean it in that way. The fact that you said it like that, somebody should still be able to correct you. Any adult should be able to correct you without being made to feel like they're in the wrong. So it's like, I don't want my kid to be subjected to bullying, mistreatment, and then someone's going to make excuses for it like it's okay. So no wonder why the suicide rates are so high when it comes to young people. I see why. It's like I have a front seat to this. It's like a horror movie at times. Because I'm like, really? Like, this is what we're really doing? We're really allowing certain kids to attack other kids just because we like them? We're really allowing certain kids to attack particular adults just because we don't like them? That's what we're doing now. It's scary. And most of the time, the parents don't know what's going on. So if you do have kids who are in the school, talk to your kids when they come home. Ask questions. Do not be blindsided by this. This could possibly save someone's life. If your kid is saying he's being bullied, don't gaslight your kid. Don't make excuses. Don't dismiss it. Take it seriously and take the necessary steps. Because it's heartbreaking for me to say, but some of these parents really need to be more involved with their kids' life. Also, talk to your kids about bullying. Ask them if they have been bullied. Ask them if they've been a bully before. Have you been a bully before? You know what I'm saying? And then educate them on why it's not good to be that type of person. You really want to be completely engaged with your kids. We need to put a stop to this. We need to put a stop to bullying. It's heartbreaking to me for me to witness the things that I do. All I can do is pray before I go to bed. Pray for these gentle souls, and I do have compassion for kids who bully and who say rude and cruel stuff, because at the end of the day, somebody hurt them. I have a lot of empathy and compassion. They were hurt at one point. They were abused. They were violated. So the cycle continues. It continues and it goes on and on and on. It's a toxic cycle that must be broken. Get your kid in some therapy. Get your kid some help. Find out where that hurt comes from. Especially before they become an adult, because once they become an adult, you don't know what type of person they're going to turn out to be. You know what I'm saying? Look at history. History continues to repeat itself. A lot of these people who have done wrong in society and who have murdered and hurt people, who have abused people, assaulted them, it stems from their childhood. At one point they were violated. At one point they were abused. They were attacked. They were hurt. And instead of their parents getting them help, guess what? They just completely left it alone, and then the cycle continued until they became an adults. So check it, guys. Get it under check. Do what you can to be there for your kids and to get them the help that they need. Don't rely on the school. Don't rely 100% on the teachers, because they can only do so much. Put all that love and all that effort into getting your kid some help. If your kid is a bully, if your kid is rude, if your kid says mean stuff, don't make excuses for your kid. Oh, she's just a kid. Oh, he's just a kid. That's the worst thing that you can do, because sooner or later, they're not going to be a kid. They're going to be young adults. Then they're going to be grown adults. And young bullies become grown bullies. So get it under check. That's all I'm saying. This is coming from a place of love. This is not coming from a place of attack or judgment or criticism, because trust me, I'm one of the most compassionate teachers that you probably will ever come encounter with. I get it. I understand. I have a lot of empathy. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm also real. This is a reason why some people probably can't resonate with me, because I'm too real, but I believe in speaking the truth. The kids can tell I'm genuine. That's why I'm loved so much. This is what makes the other teachers jealous, because I'm loved. You guys should see it. Like, just all the love the kids pour into me, all the love I pour into the kids. It's because at one point, guess what? I was that child that was abused. I was a child that was bullied. But at the same time, I've said mean stuff before. Nobody is perfect. And I know what it feels like to be hurt, and then you want to hurt somebody else. So, and instead of me doing that, I decided to use it for the greater good. Use my pain to help people, to be better people. I chose to be a better person. I chose not to become like my abuser, not to become like my bullies. So that's the only thing I'm trying to teach your kids, and I would hope that you would teach your kids as well. Do not become the person who hurt you. Be better than them. You're better than that. They're better than that. And if you and your kid has to go seek therapy together in order to get on the right track, go ahead and do that. There's no shame in that. But yes, focus on getting your kids on the right path and in the right direction. And I just think the world would just be a better place. And for the parents who are instilling in their kids to be a great person, I don't want to just talk about the negative, because I have met some of the most amazing kids in schools. Beautiful people inside and out, beautiful hearts. And then when they do make a mistake, they are quick to say, I'm sorry, apologize genuinely. You know? Some of you guys are doing a great, awesome job with your kids. You're teaching them empathy, compassion. You're teaching them to be great people. There's some kids that go above and beyond to help other people, to help even me. They've taught me. I went into the school system thinking, oh, I'm teaching them, I'm educating them. But in a lot of ways, they've helped me become a better person. They've helped me become a better educator. They helped me realize a lot of things and just grow as a person. So, it's no shaming. We should be here to help each other grow and evolve. That's all I want. Kudos to you guys, though, who are doing an amazing job. Keep up the good work, because that's what we need. We need more kids in the world, because, again, they're going to grow up to be adults. We need more kids in the world who have love to give. You know what I'm saying? Who's just a great person overall. And that's what I love to see. That's what makes me happy. When I go to school and I see smiles, I see beautiful hearts, I see acts of kindness, just going the extra mile. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. It's two sides to it, though. Just because it's beautiful doesn't mean that, and it's good, doesn't mean that it's always going to be good. It's going to be bad moments as too, because no one is perfect. So it's good to take accountability and do what we can to do better, evolve, become greater, become bigger and better. I wanted to add this, guys. Now, this is a positive message. I had a lesson I had to teach about kindness, and it was like the perfect way to get kids to open up about what kindness meant to them, but also to look at the opposing side of what kindness isn't. So I got a chance to see, what they were thinking. Have they opened up to me about being bullied? All the kids rose their hand and said they had been bullied before. That's sad, and it's scary. Then at the same time, I asked them, I'm like, be honest, have you ever done bullying? Have you been a bully? Then it was like maybe 6 or 7 kids who rose their hand. And some of them kind of shared their stories. And all the ones who explained it was because they were bullied, so hurt people hurt people. So let's come from a place of empathy. We don't have to come down hard on them if they said they've been a bully before. Just get them therapy, get them help, talk to them, look on YouTube, get resources, do whatever you can, and just teach them what kindness is. Teach them how to be kind, teach them how to be more empathetic. Buy some books if you have to. But yeah, it was just interesting to me, and it was just a way to just bring all the kids together in that grade, because in that particular grade, I do notice that it's a lot of bullying that goes on. Whether it's amongst kid on kid, adult on kid, folks, or kid on adult, hollering, yelling, screaming. I've seen a little bit of it all, like everywhere. So, and also making fun of. It's a lot of teasing that goes on just because somebody doesn't have what that person may have, or, it was a scenario where somebody was making fun of somebody's living situation. So just all type of stuff, shoes and all that stuff. It's just sad. So, I mean, I will try to help as any way that I can. I will try to help these kids understand that it's not okay to make fun of people. It's not okay to bully under any circumstance. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And don't be using derogatory words to describe people and places and things. Like, you just got to be mindful of what you say and how you make other people feel. Think twice. And sometimes it's not malicious. Sometimes I get it. Sometimes they may not be saying it in a malicious way, which I get. You may not have meant it that way, but it's also how did you make that person feel? How did they take it? You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. So even if you didn't mean it to be rude, the fact that you hurt that person's feeling is still, their feelings are still valid, and they still are deserving apology. So that's just something also to be mindful of, guys. I hope everyone stays prayed up. This world is full of evil, but there's also a lot of good as well. We're raising future leaders, so we want to try to instill as much good in them as possible. Because the last thing that we need is more evil in the world. We need more good than evil.